What's up, guys? SARGEPARTY here, back with another video. So today we're going to be doing a juice review. We're going to be talking about Vape Wild. And if you're familiar with my channel, a few weeks ago you know I did a video review on Vape Wild. I mainly talked about a flavor called Fruit Hoops, which is a cereally, milky, fruity, creamy type flavor. We went kind of in depth with it, and then I gave you some basic information on the company Vape Wild. So, shortly after that first video dropped, Vape Wild very graciously sent me a sample pack of 7 different flavors for me to talk about with you guys and do a review on. So for the past 2 weeks, these juices have been sitting in my closet, steeping, letting the flavors come out, so that I can give you a really honest impression of what I think about the juices. So, as I mentioned in the first video, Vape Wild recommends that you steep these juices for at least 2 weeks. And from my personal experience with this company, with these juices, I would make the same recommendation. It's almost a night and day difference. Now, you can vape them straight out of the box, and it's not going to hurt you, and the flavors are going to be just fine. But never have I seen a juice company where 2 weeks of steeping makes almost all the difference with that particular flavor. So, before the weekend, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're just going to go through these flavors individually. I'm going to tell you Vape Wild's description. I'm going to tell you my description, my impression of the juice, the notes that I get, the flavors that I get. And of course, we're going to give them a quick vape. So let's get right to it right now. The first 2 juices that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to kind of mesh them together. We'll vape them both, but they're pretty similar. They're both energy drink flavored juices. The one in the green bottle is called Goblin Energy, and the one in the yellow bottle is called Rockin Energy. Now, if you can kind of use your imagination, you'll kind of figure out what these are based upon. They're both based upon pretty popular energy drinks, but I'm not trying to put anybody on blast or anything, but they're very similar to those energy drinks. So Goblin Energy is kind of a sour apple, sour energy drink type flavor. If you guys drink energy drinks, or if you've ever had an energy drink, it has a very distinct bite to it. And with both of these flavors, they have that bite to it. Now, Rockin Energy in the yellow bottle, it's a little bit sweeter. It has more fruity type notes, but it still has that energy drink bite to it. Alright? I'm going to give them a vape right now and see if any other notes kind of peek through while I'm vaping it. Now that was Goblin Energy. And Goblin Energy, it just has that apple peek through quite a bit. And it's pretty good. And the vapor production is actually really nice. Right now I'm using my Dark Horse RDA wide bore drip tip. And I have a single coil build in there as of right now. And like I mentioned in another one of my videos, I love single coils for trying different juices back to back. It's less juice you gotta drip, it's faster ramp up times, and it gets the job done. But Goblin Energy is pretty good. Now let's vape Rockin Energy real quick. That's good. So, Rockin Energy, like I mentioned before, it's got that sweet taste, but it's not like icky sweet. It's like just a nice sweet, you know. It's got that energy drink kick to it, but it's kind of muted. It's a lot more muted than the Goblin Energy. But like I mentioned before, they're pretty similar in taste. And so if you're going to be getting a sample pack, I wouldn't recommend getting 2 energy drink flavors. I would just recommend that if you like that kind of flavor, I would probably just get 1. So the next juice is a Ruby Relaxer. And it's described by Vape Wild as a tropical flavor, peaches, pineapple, mango, rum, and coconut. It's just an all-around tropical flavor. And the notes that I took, I kind of said it was kind of like maybe a drink that you would have sitting on the beach of Hawaii. It's very exotic. But let's go ahead and give her a drip, and I'll see if I get any other notes or if I can describe it a little bit deeper for you guys. So I'm really getting that peach on the inhale, and I'm getting that coconut and rum on the exhale. It's actually still kind of chilling in my mouth. It's one of those e-juices where it kind of hangs out for a while. It reminds me of if you're drinking a fruity type cocktail, you really taste the fruit when you're drinking it, but then when it's done, you kind of taste that rum and the sweeter kind of notes still on the tip of your tongue. And that's kind of what I get with this e-juice. So I just had to run the fan for a few minutes. It was getting vaped out in here. But on to the next juice. So this juice is called Dragon Juice. And Vape Wild describes it as a tart citrus slash sweet tropical flavor. And what I got out of it was really like a strawberry lemonade with a really strong juice flavor. It just had that predominantly juice type flavor. Kind of like an orange juice or a lemonade. It just had a juicy type flavor to it. But let's go ahead and drip it real quick. I'll see if I get anything else. So this flavor is pretty muted. It's not so much in your face. And now I'm kind of getting a really sweet tropical flavor. So, I mean, it's one of those juices where you got different fruity notes poking through at different times. But the overall flavor I get is, I really can't put a word to it other than it's just juicy. It's just juice. It's almost like that frozen juice concentrate that we used to like eat as kids. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So the next flavor in the pack is called Blue Lemon Squeezy, and it's described by Vape Wild as a fresh blueberries with a sweet lemonade flavor. And what I'm getting with it is a really strong lemonade flavor throughout, with slight muted notes of blueberries, mainly on the exhale, sometimes on the inhale. But let's go ahead and drip it, and I'll see if I get anything else. So now I'm kind of getting blueberries throughout. I'm really getting it on the inhale now. So those blueberries just peek through whenever they want at different times, but it's just a really solid blueberry lemonade flavor. So the last two flavors I'm going to try are my two favorite flavors from the sample pack that I got. First, we have Circus Bear. And Circus Bear is a strawberry banana custard flavor. And that's just as accurate as description as I can give it as well. You get all of those notes in a very, very full-bodied, very flavorful juice. I'll go ahead and vape it. It's one of my favorites from the sample pack. Very good juice, very good vapor production. I actually have tried this juice in a 65-35 blend, and I didn't care for it as much as the Max VG. I really like it. It's got good vapor production. You get the strawberry banana on the inhale, and you get the custard on the exhale. A very solid custard, fruity, flavored juice. I would definitely recommend this juice. Last but not least, Zebra Stripe Gum. And if you've ever had zebra stripe gum as a kid, maybe as an adult, it's pretty good. It's like a fruity kind of gum, and it brought back some childhood memories for me, kind of a trip down memory lane. And really, this e-juice is very similar to the gum, but don't worry, if you don't like gum, it's not like a really gummy flavor. It's just the same kind of fruit flavoring that is found within the gum. and I actually really enjoyed it. I was really surprised when I saw that. I was like, really? I was like, zebra striped gum? I mean, I like the gum, but e-juice? But it was actually really good, guys. I'm going to give her a drip, and I'll kind of see if I can describe it a little bit better. So I'm kind of getting that orange and grape kind of gum flavored. Again, it's not gum, but it's very hard to describe. It's really just some of the similar flavors of zebra stripe. So maybe you've had to have the gum to understand what I'm talking about, but I actually really like it. It was kind of nice to take a trip back to the elementary school days. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling with me and vaping. I hope you guys had some fun. I definitely had fun making this video. I will post a link in the description for vapewild.com. You can check out some of their prices. 15 mils is $2.99 and 120 mils is only $20. So very cheap, very affordable juice made right here in the US of A, in Dallas, Texas, in a clean room. Also, I have some more information about Vape Wild. This is new information that I received in an email about some improvements that the company is making. They have a new VG-based nicotine that they are putting in the juice. A lot of people had some complaints that the juice was a little bit harsh, and I could kind of see where they were coming from, especially if you don't steep the juice. But now they're using a nicotine that's less harsh, it's VG-based, and it's really good. All the juices that I talked about today had the VG-based nicotine in them. Also, there are new flavors that continue to come out all the time. Like I said, they have over 100 flavors and they're always dropping new flavors. So go check it out. Another thing is, as of right now, I believe they're still using plastic bottles, but soon there will be some flavors that are available pre-steeped and in glass bottles. So it's an exciting thing that's happening for Vape Wild, and I just thought I would go ahead and mention that. That information was not available to me the last time I talked about Vape Wild. So, as always guys, much love, peace out, keep your cotton wet, Sarge Party.